did you think of the guys who closed out the game?
I thought they did great. We it was a little bit of a heated game. It was a competitive game, and those guys went in there and they took the challenge. They jumped in the fire. Along with the rest of us that had been playing the first 3 quarters of the game. And I was proud of what they did. They competed on both ends of the floor. We came up with big deflections, big defensive rebounds, and we executed late in the game. We won the game, getting stops and executing down the stretch.
What do you think specifically about Noah?
I mean, that was big time. But I've always thought highly of Noah, even in the summer. When I talk about wanting to be the first person to get to the gym, the person that I see coming in is him. And, he's always over there going through 3 shirts in a workout, because he sweats so much. And it was fun to see him go out there, even though it's just preseason, to go out there and play well down the stretch of the game. He's been hurt. He couldn't go in camp like he wanted to. And he looked good out there.
We probably haven't seen him be that aggressive. Have you seen that behind the scenes?
Well, when he got back to practice, we kind of laughed at him a little bit and told him he had something on his mind. He had some pent-up aggression because he was attacking the offensive glass, jumping over the top of everybody, fouling, just all over the place. And, he brought that same thing tonight. Down the stretch, he played aggressive. He was bouncing around out there, and, he looked good.
I saw you guys on the bench when he was playing, and that whole unit, you guys really into it. How important is that for young players to see the veterans?
I think it was good because it wasn't at the end of a blowout. You know what I mean? Where it's like, I hate when you get up by 30 and, a guy make a shot and you're jumping up and down. I feel like that's showing up your teammate. And I was glad that we could genuinely be happy for him, in a real game situation where, he's getting buckets and getting rebounds and blocking shots in situations that we need him to do it to win the game. So I was really proud of that.
How do you feel things are coming along with some of the new rotations?
I think it's coming along. I thought we did a better job in the Utah game. As far as, this guy handles, we want to do this, we want to do that. I think they made it harder for us to get to what we wanted to get to because of their style of play. But we had to find a way. It was a little bit rough. We didn't move the ball as well as we did in the first game due to what they did defensively. But I was proud of the way that we found a way. Guys didn't stop playing. We just kept playing. The bigs kept sprinting in the screens. We stayed aggressive, and we found a way to, going into the fourth to have a lead.
That was the first time you, CJ, and Evan have played together. What did you think of that spurt?
Well, during that spurt, Devin Booker got hot. You know what I mean? So I think that was kind of what we were trying to shore up the whole time. We was like, CJ would guard him, he would hit a tough one. Then I say, let me get him, and he hit a tough one. Then we get a stop, then he hit a tough one. Then E.T. guarded him. I thought he did a good job, but the main thing is that we had 3 ball handlers. I remember each time, like one time E.T. had it and he pitched it up to CJ. I was on the opposite side. One time I had it, I dropped it back to E.T. I took off. We had so many different things that we could have done. We didn't always get to it, but it was just an open floor.